All right, we're back doing some Magic. Today we got some modern games for you. And to decide who goes first, since we haven't just rolled a dice in a while, we're going to roll a dice. But
it's four-sided dice.
We're going to roll pyramids. Egypt's not happy with us. So I'm going to roll Actually, I'm going to roll this one because it kind of looks like vomit.
Mine's pink.
Which is also could be weird vomit. So
That's
you got
a 1, so...
And I got a 2. Yeah, 2.
But now I have to wake Mr. Boopster.
It's a high roller. I do. Or I could just do this. So we'll see you in game 1. All right, game 1. Show my hand to the camera.
Show my hand.
I'm playing a... what am I playing? I don't even know what I'm playing.
You're playing Abzan.
I'm playing Abzan. Is that it? It's just that? There's no Abzan
like
control or anything?
It's like
okay,
an
sure.
aggro.
But it'll be in the description anyway.
It's probably mid-range.
It's basically a net deck is what it is. And you're playing Burn, which is also kind of a net deck. But it's fun to do that once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going first. I'm going to lead with a swamp. Pass the turn.
Swamp and no Thoughtseize.
No Thoughtseize.
I think we're going to Scalding Tarn.
Sure.
Crack that. Going to 19.
Which one-drop creature should I expect in my immediate future?
Get a mountain.
Please be a Raging Goblin. Please be a Raging Goblin.
He didn't make the cut.
No, he didn't? If we had sideboards, though, there did be obvious that there's 4 of them in the sideboards.
Yeah, for one of those games that you have to go extra fast.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be Suspend a Rift Bolt.
Oh, not a one-drop creature. Okay. I can dig that.
And your go.
Draw a card. Rift Bolt. I'm going to play a Plains, and I'm going to play a Rift Bolt target, if you so desire. And I'll pass the turn.
And untap, upkeep, bolt to you.
Bolt me. I got a 17. You're not going to take the bait?
Draw.
It's pretty good bait. Pretty expensive bait.
Yeah. At this point, I think I'd rather suspend a Rift Bolt.
Okay. Well, the bait's still here.
And to go.
It's still on the line.
Oh.
Burn Catacombs. No
Burn
life.
Catacombs.
Draw a card. Well, I'll send in the bait. Might as well get some use out of them.
Go to 17.
And then I do believe I will play a Verdant Catacombs, and I'll pass the turn.
So, untap, upkeep, bolt you.
Bolt me. Go to 14.
Draw. We will play a Sacred Foundry, untapped, going to 15. Searing Blaze, 3 damage to you, 3 damage to Bob.
I go to 11. Bob goes to his grave stone site. Whatever I just said.
And your go.
Crack Catacombs at a turn, going to a very abysmal 10 life. And I'll fetch up. What'll I fetch up? Overgrown Tomb. The tomb that Bob's now in.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw a card. Well, time to gain a little life back with a Siege Rhinoceros.
That puts me to 12.
And me to 13. To you.
So, untap, draw. I think Lava Spike you.
I go to 10.
Not like there's a choice.
No, it's true. Could you hit yourself? I think you could hit yourself.
Well, I could.
Yeah. So there's a choice.
I guess. And I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. Get him for 4.
Puts me to 8.
And I'm going to go for a Tarmogoyf, who is currently a...
I got sorcery instant land.
You have source... Oh, you you have sorcery too.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 then, because I got a Bob in there.
Got 4 or
Get
5.
the Goyf counters out. Lovely Christmas themed Goyf counters.
Yeah. That are slightly different sizes.
That are slightly different sizes. And I'll play Treetop Village tapped and pass the turn.
Lightning bolt you on your end step.
I will go to 7.
Untap. Draw. Play Monastery Swift Spear.
Sure.
And pass the turn.
Well, since I'm pretty sure I've got you, I will path that.
Yup. I mean, I can find my mountain.
You could.
I could. But
Not sure if you could really do anything.
No, comes in tapped.
Yeah.
I think you got me.
And then beats for 8.
Beats for 8. Well, I mean, I can bolt you,
I could go to 4.
but I can't bolt the Tarmogoyf for the Siege Rhino.
Yep. All right.
See, if you just had the land
I know,
earlier,
that's what I figured. That's
Yeah.
what I was kind of figuring that I was dead if I didn't.
I just needed the line drop.
Okay.
So, it's close.
It was pretty close. It was within a turn. And we'll see you back in game 2. All right. Game 2. Show the hand.
Got some stuff going on.
And let's see what that stuff is.
So, Mountain. Goblin Guide 2.
That's a Liliana. And I'm at 18.
Antrago.
Draw that Liliana. And painstakingly, Thoughtseize you. Hurts a little to do this.
Does.
Eidolon, Spike, Swift Spear. Probably just going to take Eidolon since it will come down next turn. And I'll go to 16. And I'll pass the turn. Got a sleepy Mr. Boopster here. Having a little nap.
I think we're going to play Arid Mesa, crack that, go on 19.
Tossing and turning. All day.
Sacred Foundry untapped.
Sacred Foundry.
And Swift Spear.
Very swift.
Lava Spike you.
I go to 13.
And attack you for 4.
Reveal another Thoughtseize, which I probably won't be casting.
No, I don't think he has life left to do that.
Can I block with Mr. Boopster?
He's not a creature.
Oh, too bad. He's kind of a creature. I'll go to 9.
Antrago. Sorry, Mr. Boopster.
Sorry, I yelled at you. Oh, man. It's a lot of damages. Well. The thing is, you can just untap and kill me if I do that.
You do know I at least have the Lava Spike.
I do. I'm just going to do this. Crack a Marsh Flats. Go to 8.
That's never good.
Neither is what I'm about to do. Overgrown Tomb untapped. Go to 6.
Ooh. Ooh.
And since I would have actually been dead either way, I will play a very large Tarmogoyf with sorcery, land, creature, enchantment. 4/5.
Yeah.
And I'll pass the turn.
So, untap, draw. I mean, that's basically a draw that seals your fate. Swift Spear.
Yeah, all right.
Lava Spike you.
Yep, go to 3.
Pump the Swift Spears. Attack for 6.
Another Thoughtseize. Just perfect. And yeah, I'll throw it in front of that and take lethal damage. Pretty swift.
Yeah, that was
Pun
a very
intended.
fast hand.
Pun, because there's
Oh,
yeah,
Swift Spears.
I
get it.
they're pretty fast.
They're pretty fast.
That's why. That's
They're swift.
Therein lies the comic fodder. All right, game 3. Show my hand after a very quick victory from my opponent.
Yeah,
Very swift victory.
very swift victory.
And a crack of catacombs. And I'll get a basic swamp.
Swamp.
I don't know why. For some reason, this combination of colors always just makes me want to play Zendikar lands, like the full art ones. I don't know why.
I'm not really a fan of Zendikar swamps. There's like one I like.
Well, not the swamp specifically.
Yeah.
Just in general. I don't know why. So it's like a weird thing. It's like this color combination just
You also
reminds me
like
of Zendikar.
full art blue too. That's why we got the most
I
islands.
mean, kind of look full art everything. So let's see what we're up against here. Oh boy. So we're up against a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's going to be Goblin Guide for sure.
Yeah.
Just taking a mental note here. Okay, good.
And my go.
Yep.
I was expecting that to be a Goblin Guide.
That would be pretty pitiful for
Yeah.
for me.
Go to 19. Find a mountain.
Is it a spike or did you draw something cool?
Oh, I drew
Ripple.
that.
That works.
So spend and your go.
Okay. I'm going to follow up with a Thoughtseize. Going to 17.
What are you taking this time?
I think this time it's going to be... What am I most worried about? I'm most worried about picking the cards up off the table.
That is sometimes very difficult.
It is. It's a tough life. I think it's going to actually be Lightning Bolt, as sad as that is. And somehow my swamp is now upside down.
You had to tap it twice.
And I'll play a Temple Garden tapped. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, Rift Bolt, hits
14.
you. Draw. Crack Wooded Foothills.
Sure.
Fine. Sacred Boundary untapped.
You
Going
got
to
it.
16.
What bit of excitement is in the future?
And Hellspark Elemental 3.
I go to 11.
And Jergo.
All right. Hellspark is no longer in play.
But he shall return.
He shall return. And a crack of Marsh Flats going to 10. Which will get me a lovely full art plains. There were some nice full art plains.
Yeah, I like the plains.
Yeah.
The
Not sure what
island,
this is,
I
like
really like the bowl.
The
that was
bowl
pulling
island,
out
yeah.
water.
That's
Yeah,
a sweet one.
that was my favorite.
It's like a split pyramid with a city in it. Kind of nifty. Kind of a nifty thing.
And, you know, it's all destroyed now at this point.
Yeah. On
The
account of-
Eldrazi kind of...
on account of 50 Annihilators,
Yeah.
15-15s. Play a Kitchen Finks to stem a little bleeding. Go up to 12.
Yeah, I'll probably stem some bleeding.
A little bit of bleeding. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap, draw. What is the best?
Obviously, if we were playing sideboards, it'd be good to have more than 2 of these in the deck.
Yeah.
This card is very good against
I
burn.
think the best is still to unearth Hellspark and send in for 3. Really?
I am going to block.
Yeah.
Just
So you still take 1.
I still
but you're
take
gaining
1.
2.
Yeah. So net there, I go up to 13.
Yeah.
And this has a little counter on it.
And your go.
Okay.
Because I didn't get a land, so I don't really want to play Young Pyro and have nothing to at least
Makes
produce
sense.
a token.
Makes sense. Get in for 2.
Yeah, I can take 2. Going 14.
I'm playing Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Tap 3 for Lingering Souls. To make 2 chump block Foosties.
Yep.
And I'll pass the turn.
So, untap. Draw. Monastery Swift Spear.
Sure.
Lava Spike you.
I go to 10.
And send in for 2.
Chump block with a Foostie.
Yeah. Your go.
Okay. A half decent one. I'll attack you for 3.
Going to 11.
And play 2 more chump block Foosties.
Yep.
And I'll play a tapped Overgrown Tomb. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw.
Another great sideboard option. Timely Reinforcements.
Think it's going to be Eidolon here.
Eidolon. You got it.
And your go.
Okay. So that makes flashing back these Lingering Souls a little painful.
Yeah, just a bit.
I'm just going to send in these 3 things for 4.
For 4. Think we're going to block Kitchen Finks.
Sure.
Take 2. Going to 9.
I will happily make that trade. And I will pass the turn.
Play a Bloodstained Mire.
You got it.
Cast Hellspark Elemental.
Sure.
Going to 7. Swing at you for 5.
Swing at me for 5. I will block Eidolon and take 3. Going to 7.
Crack Bloodstained Mire. Going to 6. To find a mountain.
You got it.
Suspend Riftbolt.
Sure.
It's going to be damage later still.
It is.
And your go.
Draw a card. So you're at a functional 4.
Yes.
Get me back for 3. I go to 4. Unearthing is not casting a spell.
No, it is not. There's a lot of math involved.
Yeah, there's a lot of math. Is this a good idea or not? I'm going to flash back Lingering Souls. Getting 2 more spirits.
Taking 2 damage.
And take 2 damage, going to 5. I don't pass the turn.
Untap. Riftbolt, you for 3.
Go to 2.
Puts me to 4. Draw a card. Unearth Hellspark Elemental.
Sure.
Swing for 5. Blocking all of it.
I'm deciding still. That's why I put him back. Well, since I don't think you have anything that does 1 damage, other than a non-landfalled thingamajiggy,
Yes.
I'm gonna block like that. And I'll
Take
take
1.
Going to 1.
Enter go.
Pass the turn.
You will untap. Draw.
Pretty much dead here, no matter what.
Well, Boris, charm you.
So you take 2
I take 2.
for casting that.
Going to 2.
And then I will not let you have the satisfaction and dismember Eidolon. Taking 2 myself.
Close match.
Close match. Yep. You were drawing pretty live, though.
Yeah. Kind of, most of my spells could
Yeah.
deal somewhere
Yeah.
between.
Yeah, I don't know if there's really any other way to play that. Maybe if I traded for that early
The fact
instead
that
of getting in
the
for damage. I don't know.
Unearth can get under the...
Yeah, that was big. That was a big one. And the
Well, and a
flashback
2.
can't.
And a 2.
That's and the flashback can't.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Because you're casting it
Yeah.
and putting it on the battlefield.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so that was Burn versus Abzan, and we'll be back next time with probably some not so net decks. Not sure what yet, but
Yeah, we'll have to decide.
it'll probably be pretty interesting. So we'll see you next time.